Planet Zoo has been rated E10 plus by the MSRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for all persons ages 10 and over. This video is brought to you in part by The Night Sheriff by Phil Foglio. Bartholomew Xenonland is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: the guests, the staff, and the supernaturals who take refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but the secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. And even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo and the Prairie Haven Zoo Project. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Now, what we're doing today is we're building a habitat for Capuchin monkeys. I will admit I'm slightly disappointed by how this came out, not because it isn't a good habitat. I think I did a great job on it. I think it works. I think it looks good. But it wasn't what I originally planned. And the problem was I discovered in trying to do some SketchUp designs. You've seen before on my channel that I have a build zoo, an empty zoo where I go and I try and design things before I put them into practice here. If it's going to be too complicated, I don't always use it, but if my idea is going to be a little complicated, I'll go and just make sure. And what I discovered was the design that I wanted to do, it was going to be a multi-part habitat where, if you see the path that goes along the front of this habitat, there was going to be a monkey bridge, if you will, over the path leading to a second part of the habitat so that the guests would be able to look at either side of the path and there would be a monkey cage. But what I discovered is the keepers couldn't make their way to the second cage, and so inevitably it would get all grody from monkey poo. And then suddenly I'd have a plague among my monkeys, and that was just not working out for anybody. So I had to alter the design. Now, this is a good design. Do not get me wrong. I'm proud of the way it came out, but it wasn't what I originally wanted to do. And that frustrated me just a little bit because I thought I had a great idea. It was actually modeled off of something that I saw in an actual zoo. Now, the thing is, in the real world zoo, the keepers had multiple doors into the various separated areas of the monkey house, but in this game you can only have one entrance to your habitat. And unfortunately, by putting the entrance in this zone, it prevented the keepers from getting into the other zones. It's definitely a weakness in the game, if you ask me. But anyway, I did my best, and I think I came up with a good design, and I hope you like it. I'm going to let you have the time lapse now. Enjoy the build, enjoy the music, and I will talk to you when it's all over. So here's what it looks like when it's all finished. Again, I was originally planning to have a second monkey house over here, but I couldn't figure out how to get the keepers to cross the road given the size of the tunnel that the monkeys were going to use. Now this is a very busy habitat. It's got lots of climbing, lots of plants. You know, it looks like it's can't fit very many animals, but you'd be surprised. The monkeys can stack up on each other. I think it came out very well. It's a popular habitat, as you can see. And it just looks cool. Oh, look at that. They're destroying their box. You know, I like the little elevated sleeping area. It works out. And everything's just jumping in here. You know, the monkeys are happy. The people are happy. Everybody's happy. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the very next episode, which, I'll be honest, I'm thinking about putting in the other tapir because I've never worked with them. And if I do that, if I put in the Malayan tapir in addition to the Baird's tapir, I'm thinking about just putting him right across the street, right here. We shall see. And you know, because sometimes, I'll be honest, I make plans for these zoos, but sometimes I throw the plans out and just wing it. And that's what I'm beginning to do. But yeah, like I said, it might be the Malayan tapir, and if so, it'll be right across the street from the Baird's tapir. If it's not the Malayan tapir, I may come over here and put in another monkey, another one of these monkey-style houses, but for lemurs. And it would be over here. We shall see, guys. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and give them to me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.